I never imagined the day I poured my heart and my savings into my daughter's wedding would end in betrayal. I had always been her biggest supporter, quietly covering every expense, ensuring that her day would be perfect. From the dress to the venue, the cake to the flowers, I meticulously planned everything. I thought my presence would be a given, a simple expression of love and pride. But she didn't see it that way. A week before the wedding, my daughter sat me down with that look I know all too well, the one that spells confrontation. "Mom," she said, avoiding my eyes, "I think it's best if you don't come to the wedding." I felt the room tilt, like someone had ripped the air from my lungs. My heart thudded so loudly I thought she might hear it. "Excuse me?" I asked, my voice steadier than I felt. "You heard me," she continued. "It's not personal. I just, I need space. It's our day, and I think it would be better if you weren't there." Shock, disbelief, and anger collided inside me. Every penny I had spent, every late night I had worked to ensure this wedding was flawless, suddenly felt like a cruel joke. How could she exclude me from the one day I had lived for as a mother? I tried reasoning with her, but her mind was made up. She had her own plans, and nothing I said mattered. That night, I sat alone in the living room, staring at the invitations, the catering menus, the hotel reservations. My chest burned with hurt, but then an idea started forming. If she wouldn't let me be part of her day, then perhaps it was time she faced the reality of her choices. Quietly, without a word to anyone, I began making calls. The florist, the photographer, the venue. One by one, I canceled every booking. I requested refunds where possible, cited unexpected changes, and stayed polite, professional, untouchable. Each confirmation email felt like a small victory, a reclaiming of the respect and authority she had so casually denied me. The morning of the wedding, I stayed home, my heart pounding. I imagined her excitement, the anticipation she must have felt walking into what she thought would be a dream day. I imagined the horror, the confusion when she saw the empty hall, the missing flowers, the absence of every carefully planned detail. Sure enough, the calls started. She was frantic, shouting, crying, begging. "Mom, why would you do this?" I remained calm, almost serene. "You didn't want me there," I said quietly. "I only wanted to share in your happiness. Since you chose to shut me out, I gave you a wedding that reflects that choice." There was a silence after that, heavy and suffocating. I could almost hear her mind racing, the reality sinking in. This was not just a prank, not just inconvenience. It was a consequence of her actions, an undeniable statement that choices have repercussions. Sitting there, I realized something profound. I had not sought revenge in the traditional sense. I hadn't humiliated her publicly. I had simply taken control of the only thing I could, the wedding I had funded but was denied access to. For the first time in weeks, a weight lifted from my shoulders. I had power, dignity, and self-respect, and no one could take that away. By evening, the anger had faded, replaced with a strange clarity. Life, I realized, sometimes requires hard lessons. Some doors once closed stay closed. But protecting your self-worth, standing firm in your decisions, and refusing to be treated unfairly, that is priceless. The wedding was never what she expected. But in that silence, in that absence, I finally understood. Sometimes love means letting go, and sometimes it means standing up for yourself. And standing up had never felt so empowering.